should be officially live. Let's make sure that you guys can see. That right there, that's a view of a view. Let's back up one a little bit time. Little bit of view of a view. Oof. If that's not a view, what else is? For all of you watching, yes. Around the world, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to give it a little bit of seconds, a little bit of time. Let's give it a little bit of time before we start the stream off. I think we should be good soon. Yes. Yes, we are officially live. All right, for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen. I'm about to cook up the best chicken you've ever seen in your life. We do cook good food on a daily basis for all of you watching. I'm gonna say this today. I cook chicken for America, 10 out of 10 whiskeys for holidays, and 10 out of 10 tips and tricks. If you haven't seen the tricks, well, you're gonna see the tricks for all of you watching. I'm gonna make sure you guys see everything. I'm gonna see that you know what we're doing because this is, yes, November. It is November 17th, and this is holiday season. Remember, holiday season means family should be coming into your state. Friends should be trying to hang out with you, and you need the best tips and tricks, right? Tips and tricks. I'm going to give a huge shout out to the first one in the chat room, AM. Yes, AM. No thanks, 171. Edgar Romer, yes. And DT Cruiser. Great to see DT Cruiser. For all of you watching, we are officially live, and if you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Point of matter is, I have to show you a good recipe. I need to show you something easy and tips and tricks. Yes, tips and tricks for all of you watching. I'm going to show you some tips and some tricks. But one of the main tips I'm going to say is, have you ever been with your seasoning and your seasoning, well, it's to the bottom. Sometimes you have seasoning to the bottom, but you're like, you know what? I can't use the seasoning because I don't have enough. Have you ever had that issue? I think all of you had that issue. I'm going to show you some tips and tricks. Before we do some tips and tricks, we got to drink a beer today in honor of my team, Florida Panthers. Yes, this is my Panthers. You've seen me. We talked about it. We went through 2 championships on this channel. And for all of you, yes, we're going to put this over here. We're going to be drinking a little bit of something to wake us up a little bit. This is going to be the first drink of the day. Today, I've only been drinking water and vitamin water. I don't recommend you guys to drink too many vitamins. I don't think vitamins are good for you, personally, unless you're eating them in protein. That's my personal opinion. I could say I'm my own doctor, and I could say it worked out. Point of the matter is, we're going to drink something. What am I going to do? You know what? I need to celebrate. I need to celebrate. What am I celebrating? I don't really know what I'm celebrating. Monday. That's what I'm celebrating. So for all of you, I think I'm going to pour myself this. But you know what? Oof. You know what? I kind of need to... Before we celebrate, I need to actually, let's do the whole garden. I'm going to say this. Oof. I'm going to do whole garden. That's what I'm going to do. I'm just looking forward to it. I've been looking forward to this for a while, so Monday is Monday. Here we go for all of you. If you're going to have some pasta, this is a great one. This is a great one to have, yes. Whole garden. We're also going to be talking about some whiskey. We'll be drinking some whiskey. But before anything, let's pop this open. And let's make this stream good. For all of you wondering, why is it dark? Time has changed. Well, I'm going to show you some tips and tricks. Before anything, whole garden. All right, here we go with the tips and tricks. We're going to show you the one trick currently that I want to make sure all of you know. And for all of you, there you go, whole card. We're going to put this aside. Hit that like button if you like the stream so far. Subscribe if you haven't. And don't forget to hit that like button. All right, first trick. I'm going to show a lot of you on the stream. There's a couple whiskeys I'm going to be showing on the stream. If you see them, you see them. The first whiskey that I recommend for holidays If you ever find early times, one of the best currently to find early times inexpensive, really good. It doesn't matter the top. If you have it for Thanksgiving dinner with your family members or your friends, it's a good one. Also, another one, nobody talks about this too much. French oak, inexpensive, really good, really good. 10 out of 10, 10 out of 10. They all have different waxes, and I do recommend you to get yourself one. We have the most notable one on the stream. Yes, no one's most notable. That's Jim Beam 7-year. Real good. But if you want something top tier out of all of them, Knob Creek 12 year, it's fantastic. But you have to really appreciate bourbon whiskey and the oak notes that it does give you. So, the first tip and trick we're going to do is, first off, shout out to my members. Thank you, members, for always being here. I know Monday is my favorite day, but I do know that some of you are getting out of work right now. So for all of you getting out of work, all of the USA, all of my chat room, and all the people that show up at 6 o'clock, here we go. This one's for you. Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, let's check the time. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. Yes, you know what time it is. It's almost 6. Reaper Crew number 1. Yes, yes. Here we go. Let's drink us up. Cheers, cheers, cheers. We're about to have some chicken. Here we go. Drink us up. Oh, that's good. First tip and trick. First tip and trick. We're going to put the first tip and trick. So, if you're seeing over here, you can see 2 different seasonings. All right, first tip and trick. First tip and trick. So, what I have to say about this, I told you earlier, if you haven't noticed, sometimes you will have some seasonings that are very similar to other ones that you have. I'm not going to say that they're completely similar, but this one is wood fire and garlic. Yes, wood fire and garlic. It is with hardwood smoke flavors, right? And then you have this one over here. Officially, this one over here, Kinder is a grilled chicken with sea salt, garlic, and herbs. So we had both of those. Those were both low. Now, here's an option for some of you to see tip and tricks. Sometimes you have to figure out, wait a minute, so I have more of the grilled chicken, right? It's always good to blend these. Now, you could go out and you could buy yourself more of these and more of these. You could do that. But what's the purpose? If you're here now, you don't want to go to the store, right? You're here now. You don't want to go to the store. Shout out to my chat room. Shout out to the chat room. So if you don't want to go to the stores, well, my recommendation is if you just have a little bit of this, pop it open, all right? And this is a trick that some of you haven't realized. Pop it open. Smell it. If it smells good, it's good. If you smell this one, it smells good, it's good. Guess what? What you could do is put them both in one. And that's what we did. I put both in one. So there's a mix of 2 different seasonings. I'm smelling this and it smells great. It smells fantastic. Real good. Real good. A little bit of dominant of that garlic because there's garlic. But if anything, I will be putting some more garlic on my chicken. And this right here is fantastic. All you have to do, tip and trick, all you have to do is blend whatever you have left over with your grilled chicken, and you should officially have a good blend. Remember, this is going to be mainly for all of you that are doing chicken. I don't recommend you to do this for meats. This is mainly for chicken, okay? Don't do this tip and trick for meats, okay? Unless you're using meat on meat seasonings, but this is a great mix. And for some of you, we're going to be using this mix. What you also want to do is, you see this, you want to shake it up. All right, you want to shake it up so it blends. So you're going to be putting whatever there. So officially on the stream, wood fire garlic, yes, with hardwood and smoke flavors. We're going to be adding this on here, and we're going to be using the blend. So it's going to be a blend of seasonings, and this is going to be amazing. It's real good. So again, there's a tip and trick. I do know that some of you probably, you guys, it gets real low, and you guys like, you know what? Let me throw it away. This one wasn't low. This one actually was. It was up to his tie. It was up to his tie. So we have a good amount now. So we're going to put this aside. I'm not kidding. We're going to use this. Shout out to AM in the chat room. All right, so we're going to use this. Right, and then If I need to add a little bit more garlic, I just slap it on the top. I just brought this out just in case. Why did I buy the big one? Because it's a better price, Slap it on the top. So, to start off, we're going to start off with the extra virgin olive oil. We're going to load this up, and we're going to load this up good. So for all of you, let's just put us a little bit lower. Here we go. Load us up good. That's nice, real good. And here we go, extra virgin olive oil. Now, the reason why you want to mainly use this, we're using this on the barbecue, right? So if we're on the barbecue, the last thing is we need a piece of meat to get stuck on the barbecue and boom, you just kind of ruin your food, you know what I mean? Like it's not as good anymore, right? It's good, but it's just not whole, and it starts breaking apart on the barbecue because it's getting stuck. So you don't want that to happen. So to prevent that, put olive oil, and also olive oil is really good. Olive oil is also very good for you. Okay, also very good for you. I want to say this, shout out to all the virgins out there. I do know that we have a lot of virgins that are watching. 40-year-old virgins, man. What's up with that? What's up with that? I don't think anybody here should be a virgin if you're 40 years old, but what's up with that? Somebody tell me what's up with that. Anyways, first thing you want to do is let's start moving this around. Now, one of the main things you want to do, tip and trick. Shout out to all of you. You want to check to see if there's any bones. Sometimes there's cartilage and bones on here, and the last thing you want to do is cook that up. You want to cut that out, right? Don't say that every butcher. Don't say that every butcher in the world is a what is it called, like a star, right? Most of them are supposed to be A-star, but remember, just like you, they're humans, and not every person wants to go to work every day. So this could be the day that he just left some bone on here, right? He just left some bone on here, and all of a sudden you eat it and you choke. So what you want to do is you want to check to see if there's any cartilage or bones that are left over here. And remember, we are moving this around so we get that cartilage going. Shout out to Ruthless. Shout out to Ruthless. I see you, Ruthless, with that membership. And for all of you, don't forget to get that membership if you have it. It helps out a lot on your status in the channel. All right, so for first thing we're going to do is we're going to just blast this with this, right? Again, this is not this. This is a mixture of that and this, okay? I put whatever's left over on that. Before we do that, we're going to drink some whiskey. But before we drink some whiskey, boom, bing, boom, bing. Yes, yes. Let's drink this up. It's all about that whole garden. All right, here we go. Today, in America, the Dallas Cowboys will be playing tonight and Monday Night Football. All right, let's start loading this up. Now, on this array, I'm just going to put a layer, and then I'm put another layer. I'll be mixing this. We're going to be mixing this. So if you don't know already, a good mix is good. All right, so we're putting this there. We're just going to add this right here, put this right here so you guys can see what we're going to put this. Yeah, let me just put this in. So now we're just going to move around. Have you guys ever wondered what your friends cook at home? I know some of you have. Some of you in the chat room, I know you have. You've always wondered, hey man, what does Adrian cook, you know? What does Adrian cook at home? Does he cook anything? Does he eat bananas? What does he eat? I know some of you are like, what's Kevin? What does my neighbor eat? My neighbor Kevin, what does he eat, man? Does he eat turtles? What does he eat, man? He doesn't look like he's healthy. He looks like he eats one meal a week. Some of you, what do you guys think? Do you guys ever think that? Like what this Jason, the guy in the corner, you know, that dude in the corner that's ripped. Is he sucking powder after his gym workout? Or is he really grubbing down on some meat or some protein? Or he just eats ground turkey for the rest of his life? Sometimes, we're going to say this. Sometimes you always wonder, huh? I can't be the only one. Can't be the only one. Now, with women, some of us men, we don't think women eat. I don't know, man. Sometimes I just don't think women eat. Personally, I don't think women eat, personally. But for men, man, what do you think some men do you know? What do you think they eat? Well, for some of us, we don't really usually think that women eat. I don't know if it's just me or you and me, or you or her, or you or he. I never think of anything that women eat. That's a for sure thing. That's like thinking, man, that woman takes big dumps. She must have some tuna salad every single day. If you start thinking that, you end up turning gay. That's the last thing you want to be, right? Shout out to all the men in his chat room. Anyways, last thing you want to think is she eating some blue crabs, right? Oof, man. Look, I'm already thinking about it. Anyways, point of the matter is, focus on you, man, and for the ladies. Ladies, please never show us that you're eating some chicken from the sea. Never show us that you're eating some tuna sandwich. Please don't show us that. It has to be the worst thing possible for a woman to show a man that that she's eating a tuna salad or a tuna sandwich. Holy Lord, somebody bless her with $1 million so she could eat some lobster or something. For all of you watching, shout out to Florida, drink us up. But yes, I think that we should be nicely good here. Again, you want to toss us around. And that's the last tossing of salad. I mean, that's the last, I was thinking of salad. That's the last tossing of the chicken. Okay, now you're just going to move it around. Now, what you could do with this is, you could keep this in your refrigerator for a good amount of time, right? I would say up to 3 hours if you want to. My recommendation is 1 hour is good enough. Okay, this I could put it on the grill soon, right now, and some of this won't be stuck on the chicken as you might think. So you want to let that chicken kind of marinate in that olive oil and get those flavors really attached to the meat. Well, my suggestion for some of you, spread it around. Also, another suggestion, tip and trick, huge suggestion, put this in a Glad bag, okay? Buy yourself a Glad bag, put it in a Glad bag. I do know many of you put a container on here and close it up. You could do it like that, but the problem is you're going to have to wash the container. And it's too much work. You want less work. Here in America, that's how we do it. Our thing is, here in America, less work. The less work you do, the faster and the easier, the better. Yes, that's how we do it here in America. Yes. I'm not saying don't go hard and work hard for your food and stuff. But what I'm saying is, you don't have to go to the extended mile to cook this up, especially if you're doing some pasta. I'm doing some pasta with this chicken. So I'm not going to go through the whole 10-hour marinade. I'm not going to go through that. We're going to be cooking this up soon. We're going to cook this up on the stream. But before we cook this up, I will say, we're going to talk about some whiskey. We're going to drink some whiskeys, and I'm going to make sure. Oof, I just hit him. That's a couple mosquitoes. Oof, got another one. Got a couple of mosquitoes ready to clap my legs. Anyways, we're going to drink some whiskeys. And for some of you, let me know if this is disgusting. You let me know. I'll take it off the screen. I know many people don't like looking at chicken, which to me, I just don't understand. What do you mean you don't like looking at chicken? It's just chicken. It's chicken. I do know that recently I did cow tongue, and I remember I told that to one of my family members, and they said that's disgusting. I said that's cool. More for me. More for me. I said. I told one of my family members I was making some cow tongue, and they said it was disgusting. I said that's cool. More for me. More the merrier for me. Yes, yes. All right, for all of you watching. So we're gonna be cooking this up. I show you the tip and trick currently that we have, yeah, on this one. Don't throw these things away. Just put them in there. And I don't suggest any of you to start putting 5 different seasonings. The max you should do is put about 2 together. Never put about 4 or 5. You're not trying to make a candy blend, okay? You're trying to make a seasoning. But now there's something I didn't show you that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder on here. And the garlic powder, it gives it a little bit of a touch. Now, there's a reason why I'm using garlic powder today on the stream, and it's simple. I'm doing some pasta. So, since I'm doing some pasta, I want the chicken to be juicy, to be nice, but I also want it to be creamy because I'm going to put some sauce on it later. But I do want it to have a little bit of garlic sauce. So for all the chat room if you're new in the chat room, don't forget to subscribe here in the corner. Subscribe here in the corner, and don't forget to hit that like button. If you're watching from your phone, tap the screen a couple of times. I think we'll have some moderators still at work. Let's pop this open. Hey, so we're gonna put 1 layer. You don't want to put too much of this, because then you're gonna be eating garlic chicken. I'm not trying to eat some garlic chicken. You understand? You understand? If I'm trying to do some garlic chicken, I would also make garlic bread, which I try to stay away from bread. I'll be honest with all of you. Thank you so much for the chat room. Chat room, thank you so much. You guys are awesome. You guys are awesome. But again, yes, giving you the lowdown. I'm giving you the lowdown. That Reaper lowdown, yeah? Okay, now it's time to mix this up. And we're going to be drinking some whiskeys, right? So again, we're just going to mix it up here. We're going to turn it nicely. You don't want to put too much layers of garlic because, well, my seasoning already has garlic, and it also has salt. Remember, you always want to put salt in your. You see how we're losing a little bit of you see this, right? We're losing a little bit of olive oil, which is good. We're losing olive oil because our chicken is absorbing it. I don't know if you could tell. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna just do 1 round of a little bit. It's absorbing it. We're just gonna put just a little bit of olive oil. Do not make this a soup. Okay, don't make this a soup. We're just gonna put a little bit. There we go. We're not gonna make this a soup. This ain't a soup chicken. This is gonna be on the grill. But again, the reason why you do that is because you want to make sure it doesn't. You look at that. Look, it's beautiful. You want to make sure it doesn't stick on the grill. You want to make sure also your chicken absorbs a lot of those flavors. And to absorb it, you really need a little bit of olive oil, which help out a lot. If you don't use olive oil, you're going to have to use a marinade for this if you want to do it as good as this. You will have good flavors. Very good flavors, especially when you're having your pasta. Now, if you probably think I'm going to have regular pasta, yes, the regular pasta, I want more of the flavor on the chicken to be the main thing on the pasta. And I plan to put a little bit of cheese on there, so make sure to know I like it plain and simple. There we go. We're going to put this aside. Boom. I think we're good here, huh? I think we're good here. Let this absorb. Okay, so officially over here, Tom, thank you so much, Tom. Here's a little appreciation you threw on here. He threw a thumbs up. It costs money to throw those thumbs up in the chat room. Don't forget, you can always send a super chat for appreciation. Stop me from the show, and you can officially send a little message on the show whenever you want to. And stop me, and I'll give a shout out. Also, Tom, thank you so much for a little appreciation. You threw a thumbs up. Thumbs up. Okay, before we do the whiskey, shout out to the chat room. Tom, I see you. And don't forget, some of you get that membership. I see a little bit better when it's green. How to get your name in green? How to get your name in green? All you have to do is go to the channel or channel, main channel, right? Main channel, click the channel, and it says for you to join. Join. There's also a in the chat room. There should be a money sign that you could join, and you could join. We have currently about, I think, 300 and something members. And for all of you, let's drink us up. Cheers to all of you. There's a lot of subscribers that don't know, a lot of subscribers that don't know how to use it too much. So here we go. We're gonna start to drink some whiskey. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move some of this aside so that we can start drinking some whiskey. I want to make sure that the people that walk in here can actually see. They can actually see what we're drinking and what we're cooking. So I'm gonna put this over here, and I'm gonna be putting this one over here just so you guys can, so anybody that walks in here knows. And yes, I am using Kinders, and we're gonna place this right over here on the side. Shout out to all of you. Let's make sure we start talking about these whiskeys, right? So for some of you watching, yes, it is holiday season. And usually, to me, it starts in November. I don't suggest that any of you can tell me that October's holiday season. November is really the start of all holiday season, and there's a lot of you that do go flying around to go visit your family. And I don't have family around the world. Matter of fact, I'm gonna say I have a couple of family members in different places, but I'm gonna say I would never go visit them. Yes, they have to come visit me. Point of matter is, if you do need good recommendations on whiskeys, my recommendation, stay away from Macallan, okay? I know a lot of people like Macallan, but stay away from the recommendation of Macallan. Why? Because, well, there's other whiskeys out there, and also I do know there's a lot of people that are going to get recommendations of Glenlivet. Look, if you're an American, just stick away from Scotch whiskey. You could buy Scotch whiskey, but stick away from it, right? Get yourself something that goes with that Thanksgiving dinner. And what would go out of all these with Thanksgiving dinner? Well, for one, we're going to put this on the screen. This has to be one of the most simplest, easygoing whiskeys you can have. And I'm going to drink it right now. We're going to pop it open. We're going to put it over here. Have a little drink here. This is one of the most easiest whiskeys that you can find at the stores. You don't have to worry about hunting for it because many people really don't know that that is one of the few whiskeys out there that you can actually use for cocktails and drink it neat. And if I could say 46, yes, 46 to me has always been good. Even the older bottle, why is it good? Well, they use French oak on here. So the oak note is going to make this, right? The oak note that they put on here, it's going to make this a little bit more vanilla forward. If you don't like vanilla, I don't know anybody that doesn't like vanilla. I know people that like it. People that don't like it as much, they rather have chocolate. But at the end of the day, vanilla is something that carries bourbon whiskey throughout really most of the palate, especially for the newbies out there. They love vanilla. So for all of you, we're going to drink this up. 46, make us mark 46. Shout out to my chat room and shout out to all of you. Do we have any ranches in the chat room? It's Monday. Are they stuck at work on a Monday? You know what? Sometimes you got to walk out of work. Here we go. Let's drink this up. We're 29 minutes in and we got 29 likes. Let's get those likes up. If you haven't hit that like button, hit that like button. Let's drink this up. Oh, good to see Andy. Andy in the chat room. Member. And again, this is really nice. It's clocking in at 47% ABV. 47% ABV. To me, it really screams almost toffee, coffee, vanilla. Toffee, coffee, vanilla. That's almost what this screams. And if you don't know what toffee, coffee, vanilla is, it's almost like, to me, like a Starbucks coffee, but a little bit more vanilla bean forward. And for some of you, I just want to say this, man. I don't know how to order in Starbucks. All the girls that I've ever been with, I say, hey, can you order? Can you order for me? And they always go, what you mean you don't know how to order? I don't know how to order a regular coffee. I don't know how to order a frappe or whatever it is, a Starbucks. What do you mean? And then they go to the window, they go, I'll show you. And then they go, okay, let me get a venti super latte toddy with a triple double top. And the women are, I don't even know what they're saying. It's like, how do these women even know this? I'm gonna say this. There's a lot of women that go to Starbucks. I don't even know what it is. What is that? What is that? I don't know. Venti? Just give me a damn large. Give me a large. Give me a large coffee with that. Oh, you want that super double cream on? Well, man, come on. You guys, I'm old school. I don't like online surveys. I like surveys face to face. I don't like going to a coffee shop and then telling me, all these things. I mean, I just want a large coffee. Cheers, all of you. Maker's Mark 46. Let's drink this up. That is goddamn good. That's excellent. You can't have a family member that don't like this. For Thanksgiving, there's no way. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. I'm going to say this. We do have one that has chocolate. This one has, Jim Beam last time I remember had chocolate. I want to go hit this up. I haven't hit this in a long time. You guys see me. We stream almost every day. Sometimes I just don't want to reach for this. It's a under $20 whiskey. I don't like reaching for the cheap stuff. But the problem is, nowadays, it's holiday season. How are you going to buy 5 different whiskeys that are $200 and spend $1,000, take it to a family event on a holiday, and everybody just looks at it and say, "Oh, nice, you bought that, very nice. How much does that cost? $20?" And you spent $200 on one bottle, but you bought 5 of them. You understand? Family members don't know whiskey. Or friends, when you go visit, they give you that friend. What do they call it? Friend Thanksgiving? Friend giving? I think there's a thing called friend giving. I remember a couple of my girlfriends used to say, "Oh, I'm going to go to a Friendsgiving." What the hell is that? Friendsgiving? 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 What you going to do over there? Friend giving. It's a friend giving. Anybody that's a friend giving, you're a loser. I'm going to say that right now. Big time. Big time loser. Friend giving? Man, but that's for the women. You know what? That's for the women. Anyways, Knob Creek 12 here. We're going to talk about that. Before we talk about this, I need to hit this up. Early times. Here we go. Let's hit this up. Early times. Friendsgiving, man. That's crazy. Who goes to Friendsgiving, man? What they serving over there? Hot dogs and chips? Here we go. Let's do this. Early times. Good to see one of my moderators in the chat room. Needed you, Farm Kitty. Thank you so much, Farm Kitty. We had a couple of moderators in the chat room earlier. Edgar Romeo, probably watching right now. Shout out to also AM, another moderator. We had a couple members also showing up. Shout out to my members and the subscribers, which are 2 different things out here, right? 2 different things. Moderators, members, and then we have subscribers on this channel. The subscribers are part of the channel completely. These are people that are great people that just tune in because they want the best plug. I'm a plug. I do the plug walk, right? They want the best whiskeys. They don't want to be shown whiskeys that people are trying to sell them on. We show the best. And only the best. Why don't I show Macallan? Woo-hoo-hoo! Because I don't feel Macallan is the best anymore. And that's why I don't show them at all. We have done a stream of Macallans. So for some of you that love Scotch whiskey, yes, we have done a stream of Macallans. They were not worth it anymore. Also, Blue Label, Black Label, any of those, yes, any of those, they are not worth it no more. Those are the thing in the past. Back in the days when Frank Sinatra was around, back in the days when the mobsters were real heavy, back in the days when people really were coming from other countries to the USA, and officially just sticking to whiskey, it was low proof and what was popular, and those were the popular whiskeys at the time. Scotch whiskey, yes. But these days, we are in 2025, and the best whiskeys isn't Scotch whiskeys here in America. The best whiskeys is actually just whiskeys like this that are about $20. Eventually, these might go up in price, right? Nowadays, the best whiskeys are 12-year, yes, 12-year Kentucky straight bourbons. That's what it is. Each one of them, you think it tastes the same, but they're not. They don't taste the same. This one actually has chocolate, has a lot of oak and honey. I mean, come on, they don't taste the same. Now, I'm going to say this. This one does have rye spice. I do know that some of you don't know what rye spice is. And if you don't know what rye spice is, the only thing I could suggest to you to really tell you what a rye spice is, maybe the only thing I could suggest to you, if you've ever had I was going to say go to Outback. No. If you ever had a Thanksgiving chicken with a lot of spice, that maybe one of your, I don't know, maybe your grandmother, put a little bit of extra, put a little extra seasoning in. It's a little bit, had a little spice. Well, think of that. Rye spice. Rye spice. It's the only thing I can think of. I can't tell you guys rye bread, right? Oh, go check out, buy yourself some rye bread. You'll see what it is. I can't say that because some of you don't even know what rye bread is, right? You guys know what mountain bread is and butter bread, but some of you don't know what rye bread is. So, again, I'm just not aiming for everybody in the chat room. I know everybody here should know what rye is, but this one does have. Early Times always has a little bit of rye spice in it, and it has a lot of fruit. Now, if you like fruit, it's great. But I'm just going to say this. I'm going to say this. DT Cruz in the chat room, I do know that there's people out here that do love this. And I'm going to say this. I have to show this. 10 out of 10 for holiday season. 10 out of 10. So let's drink this up. Let's see. Let's drink this up. Cheers. The best part about it is it's not only the rye spice, but you get a heavy hit of fruit. Think of if I'm just gonna paint you a picture of what this is. Think of the thinness of fruit punch. What kind of fruit punch? You're probably asking. Like Minute Maid. I don't even know if that brand's around anymore. Minute Maid fruit punch. The thinness of the Minute Maid. So think of the thinness of Minute Maid fruit punch. Think of a little bit of spices. Added on with maybe a little bit of like white peppercorn, a little bit of rye spice, and that's really what you get. Good amount of oak. And I'm going to say this. I do suggest some of you, if you're low on money, we don't tend to show this often. If you're really low on money, you can't go wrong with this, okay? You cannot go wrong with this. It doesn't matter what top you get. You can't go wrong with this. But I do tell you, I don't think this is the best choice for cocktails. You could use it for cocktails. This is not the best choice for cocktails. My recommendation is to use wild turkey for cocktails. If you don't have wild turkey, or if you don't know what wild turkey is, I think I have an Anthony Boulder on here. Any whiskey that says wild turkey, it doesn't have to be this one, okay? No, don't do this for cocktail. But any whiskey that says wild turkey should be a real whiskey to have for Thanksgiving, November, 101 for a cocktail. The best cocktail you could make will be with the wild turkey. And you're probably wondering why. Because wild turkey has a certain sweetness that really almost overtakes the oak note. And it makes Everything perfect with the raw spice that most wild turkeys tend to have. So if you do want a good whiskey for Thanksgiving dinner, wild turkey might be it. Okay, wild turkey might be it. Anyways, early times. We already sold that one, right? Let's drink the rest. Says Jason Kane, chat room. One of my renters just showed up. Thank you so much, Jason Kane. Monday, Monday, Monday. Let's drink this up. And for some of you watching DT Cruiser, remember DT Cruiser is going to be for DT Cruiser and all my members, like Rich was in the chat room and a couple other members. You have a free message you could use every month. One free message on any show of the month. We stream about every single day. I try my best to stream every single day, even if I have issues. I still do it, man. I try to show up. You know, like the doctor showing up to the hospital. So, for all of you, you have a free message every month that you're a member. All you have to do is click the money sign. When you click the money sign, on the bottom it should say a free message, and you can use that message whenever a month, okay? You guys are awesome. I just want to teach you a little bit of tricks if you're a member. Anyways, here we go. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink this up. Early times. I think it's good. You honestly, I don't think you would notice that this was 15 bucks. I paid $15 for this. Can you believe that? I paid $15 for this. $15. I don't think people would. I don't think people would believe me if I told them that, and they tried it. We're gonna have. I want to have this one. We just came out of two whiskeys that aren't really. They're not really over $50. So we're going to have this one, and I'm going to be putting that in my glass. Before anything, if you just showed up and you're just watching right now, I officially have my chicken here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to move this a little bit. I'm not going to move it a lot, just a little bit. I have my chicken here that I'm marinating it while you're watching. It's just putting here a good amount of oil, a good amount of seasoning, and you have to pray to the Lord that the ants don't come running right now, or a raccoon comes out of nowhere. Yes. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I think I was over the top, right? Raccoon, come on, man, a raccoon. All right, here we go. We're gonna put this over here. Looks good, looks good. I'm gonna cook this up. Again, what did I use for some of you? I use a blend of the grilled chicken. Grilled chicken is a blend of the grilled chicken, and I use a blend of wood-fired garlic seasoning from Kinder's. You can find those at the store. If you do have the money to buy a lot of seasonings, my recommendation, buy as many Kinder's as you can. Every scenario is different. You can make some with Kinder's. You can make some chicken, pork, beef, fish, shrimp, you name it. Hot dogs, hot dog, come on. Hamburgers. You can do a lot of things. You can do a lot of things, huh? By the way, shout out to my Florida Panthers. Let's clean the palate real quick. Here we go, Jason Kane. It's for DT Cruiser and Jason Kane, both hard workers. Let's drink some. All right, Knob Creek. Let's pop it open. Now, if you guys in the chat room have any questions, you never know. I might see the question. You never know. It's always take your shot. You know what I mean? I tell the guys sometimes, hey man, if there's a girl you like, just take a shot, man. Take a shot. I tell my friends all the time sometimes, just take a shot, man. Take a shot. If there's a girl you like, go take a shot, man. Go take a shot. I mean, what's the worst of it, right? You're ugly. Okay, so bad. What's so bad about that? I already knew you were ugly. You know what I mean? Go take a shot. Maybe she likes ugly dudes. Go take a shot, man. Go take a shot. Take your shot, man. That's why I tell my friends, go take your shot, man. You never know. She might like ugly dudes. You never know. Why take a shot? Take a shot. Now, for some of you watching, you're probably thinking taking a shot of whiskey. No, I'm saying in general, you got friends. You got some friends that, I don't want to even, I don't want to ask, I don't want to ask, I don't want to. Man, take a shot, man. Take a shot. Nowadays, it's 2025. 2025. Right? 2025. Women like ugly dudes. That's what it is. Shout out to all of you. If you don't have, I'm gonna say this. A lot of women nowadays, if you don't have a lot of followers, if you don't have Facebook, it's a red flag to some of them. Just be careful out there, gentlemen, and for all of you, here we go. Knob Creek 12 year. Take a shot. Here we go. You never know. Let's drink up. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Knob Creek 12 year. Let's drink this up. By the way, I just want to say something because I just noticed I had a box out here. This has to be the most underrated whiskey that nobody wants to buy. And I'm probably going to buy the second bottle. This is Out of the Sky. It's a blended Scotch whiskey. 30 years, 30 years. I know many of you saw me do the review on this one. I have it inside, but the problem is I can't drink it anymore because I'm just going to say this. I can't drink this whiskey anymore because it's expensive and it's halfway. The bottle's halfway, my man. The bottle's halfway. I just can't say this enough. This is why, for some of you, nobody on this chat room, nobody in this community that I have built, none of us are alcoholics. Why are we not alcoholics? Because we spend the big bucks. I make you spend the big bucks. Right? An alcoholic will spend $5 on $5 worth of whiskey, something small, and those are whiskeys that, well, we don't show on the stream. Right? I don't show regular Jack. I don't show regular stuff. It's just not what we do. I cater to the number one. And for all of you watching, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. I cater to the number one, man. This is catering. This is entertainment, yes? Man, I'm entertained just watching right now, watching my hand. And you're probably wondering, why do you not show your face? You know how tall I am? You understand how tall I am? I had to put the camera up, and I don't know how that's going to look. You're not going to be able to see this. I had to bend over. No, man, too much work, too much sauce. I'll figure that out eventually. We have to get to a big number of subscribers for me to finally say, you know what, I'm finally going to do it. I'm going to do 3 cameras out here. It'll be insane, 3 cameras. Can you believe 3 cameras? One in my shoe, one in my hands, and one in my face. That would be insane, wouldn't it? And I have to pay somebody to change those angles. Like when I'm really happy, my shoes, when I'm moving. When I tap on my shoes, my hands when I'm moving. And then when I drop the meat, my face. You know, that'll be cool, man. That'll be cool. Shout out to the producers. Anyways, as you can see, this is Knob Creek 12 here. Now that I said that, I kind of want to drink that whiskey that I was talking about. I don't like talking about pizza on the stream. And once I talk about pizza, have you guys ever had a friend talk to you about sushi or ribs? I know some of you work with a lot of men or a lot of women, and most of the time when you're at work, somebody tells you about like a place they tell you, oh man, I went to this fancy place. It's all you can eat place, but it's top tier meat. And then like the whole day you're thinking about, man, top tier meat, all you can eat. Dang, you're getting us a lunch hour. You're like, damn, I think I know what I'm gonna eat this weekend. I'm gonna go to that place, right? Or you have a girl that says, man, I had some sushi. It was so good. It's so fresh. And the way she says fresh, there's one word that just triggers everything. Triggers like just triggers a huge, almost like a trigger in your head when somebody says fresh. You know, fresh chicken. Whenever it says fresh chicken, there's a lot of words. Fresh grapes, fresh lychees, fresh melons, fresh fish. It's a good word. Before anything, I'm just gonna say for all of you watching, here we go. Let's drink us up, and for all of you, let's drink us up. Cheers, to all of you. It's Knob Creek. It's Knob Creek is excellent. It's honestly top tier. Top tier. You could get an oak on here. Beautiful oak. Honey, mine's caramel. Beautiful caramel. Just a little bit of, just a little, just a tad bit of that, almost Jim Beam profile. Not a nuttiness, but almost like a nuttiness, like you just had a little bit of that shell, not the shell, maybe this, yeah, this shell, almost like a shell of a nut. But it gives you everything you want. There's nothing bad about this. There's literally nothing bad about this. It lingers. It lingers long, long and strong. I don't suggest this with ice. I will say that much. I don't suggest that with ice. If you put ice in that, you're going to lose a lot of the aspects of the boldness of that whiskey. This whiskey is 100 proof. It's 100 proof. This last whiskey we had, 47% ABV, times 2, 47 times 2, that is 94 proof. 47 times 2 should be 94. 7 times 7 is 14. You carry over the 1, so that's 94 proof. Look, man, I went to elementary school. I learned math in elementary. And then early times is 100 proof, bottom bond. But this one, really, honestly, it takes a cake. It takes a cake. It's just bold. It's bold. It gives you a strong finish. I can still taste the oak note on the finish. Let me pin my elephant real quick. Oof, my elephant feeling good. Somebody says I love bikes. I love motorcycles. Yes, I do. I love motorcycles. I have a motorcycle riding back at me, as a matter of fact. Have a motorcycle riding back at me. I do have my motorcycle riding back at me. Anyways, the point of the matter is, I kind of want to drink this. But the thing is, I showed this, man. I showed this on the screen, and I'm so curious. I'm so curious, man. For all of you watching, do you want me to drink this? This is Isle of Scott 30 years. Do you want me to drink this? I'm so curious again. A limited release that I should be buying another bottle of. I think I have a lot of bottles of the other releases. Should I officially have myself a little bit of that 30-year Isle of the Sky? All it takes is one person. And for some of you, I'm going to say this for all of you. Yes. That one person is me. And I feel like we should officially drink that. So what we're going to do is, if you could do me a favor, hit that like button. I didn't plan on showing this whiskey, but I'm going to show it because I want to drink it after having some of these whiskeys. So we're gonna bring that out. And for some of you watching, yes, I'm gonna make the chicken soon. I'm doing pasta, chicken pasta. Don't forget, in the chat room, let me know, do you like chicken pasta? There's a poll in the chat room. Here we go. I need to bring this out. I'm with the chicken. We're going to put it on here. Here we go. Whew. Damn. Looking good. Shout out to the chat room. Somebody's from Baki. Somebody from Baki. I don't even know what the hell that is. But shout out to you. All of the Scott, blended Scott's 30-year. What a presentation. Again, I'm not trying to sell you on this. Anything I show you, I'm not trying. I'm telling you, I'm showing you the best. Right? Looks nice, man. God, a superior blend. That's true. It's actually true. If it was bad, I would tell you it's bad. This is a beautiful, beautiful presentation. But again, this is going to be a lot of money. For some of you, I will say, skip the Macallan. There's a lot of other whiskeys out there that are so much better, and I don't understand why people just don't understand. Skip the Macallans. I skip the Macallans. They used to be great. Anyways, I'm not saying that they're bad. It's just for the money. You could get so much better stuff. Look at this, man. I mean, are you joking me? Are you joking me? It's halfway. It's so good, man. Poof. Are you joking me? 30-year whiskey. When are you going to ever have a good 30-year? I'm going to say this. I'm just going to say this right now. Worth it, worth it, worth it. Right? Again, it comes with a... You've seen this before. Some of you haven't. So I'm going to just show it. And again, here we go. See, it's like halfway, man. Poof. But it's so good. Presentation. Oh, look at it. Look at the presentation. Come on, man. Look at the presentation. Beautiful presentation. Beauty. All right, since we have the beauty on here, we're just going to put it over here. We're going to put a little bit of joy in the background so you don't see that garlic. You don't see that garlic. All right, so I want to drink this. Can I say this is the best whiskey out there? It's a great value. Great value. 10 out of 10 whiskey. You want great value? Well, it's here. Now, for some of you, I'm going to say this. Bottle is exceptional, beautiful, exceptional, and sometimes I think if I can correct myself correctly, this might be a North America at least only. North America might be the only place you could get this one. All right, so for all of you, let's pour this up. This is 40% ABV. You already know, Scotch whiskey is always about 80 proof. Let's pop this open. I gotta give myself a good lick. Looks great, looks great. Okay, so what's the difference between the experience? What's the experience different between, woo. Don't ask me why I like to put the hat back on. I just do. Oh man, I can't put this back. I usually like to put it back. It just connects and makes it look good. Damn. I guess I can't put it back. Wait a minute. Can we put it back? Oof. Alright, it's done so. That's it. Forget it. I'm not going to put it back. Alright, what's the difference between a Scotch whiskey that's 30 years? The experience you're going to get on Scotch whiskey. A good blended whiskey compared to maybe a bourbon whiskey that's like $30. Well, first of all, you have to appreciate whiskey. Right? If you don't appreciate whiskey, 30-year whiskey, what's the point? What's the point? You're putting some ice in this son of a gun? What's the point? Right? That's why if you know some of your family members don't appreciate whiskey, just get a $15 whiskey. They're going to appreciate that regardless. Anyways, we're going to do this right now. Shout out to all of you. Listen to out one time. Such a perfect, oh man, such a perfect nose. And for some of you, this last I remember has hazelnut. Hazelnut over here. Let me tell you what they said. 30 years. The notes on this: vanilla, light oak with Bakewell, lard. The hell's that? Coconut and floral tops. I'm saying it's for all of you listeners out. a lot of. It's almost super, super rich. For all of you watching, here we go. Let's drink this up. I can't wait to have this. Here we go. Let's drink this up. This is an amazing experience. This is an amazing. This is an amazing tasting. For some of you, you have to, if you have a 30-year, rinse your mouth. Rinse your mouth with this like if it's Listerine. Make sure it goes to in between every tooth. Make sure your tongue gets filled with it. Shout out to April Neal. I thought she was a Dallas. I thought April Neal was in the Dallas Cowboys game. But you have to. It's going to be going for our ranch that just showed up. When you drink a 30-year whiskey, you make sure to put it in between every crevice in your mouth. You're not sipping this. You're not sipping it. You're loading up and coloring up your mouth with the flavors of this whiskey. 30 years. That is a lot of years. Anybody Gen Z's out here? Who's the Gen Z out here? I don't think we have Gen Z's. This is older than you. Gen Z's in the chat room, older than you. I don't think we have Gen Z's. Older than you. Long flavor, April Neal showing the hearts. Thank you so much. She gave a little appreciation. You could give her appreciation too. Thank you so much, April. But you have to officially, when you're drinking some whiskey, you have to, honestly, I can't tell you enough. I'm going to be done with this whiskey by the end of the year. What's the words that I can describe of this whiskey? This whiskey is underrated. Let's drink this up. It has a hazelnut taste to it, like a melted hazelnut. It's a little bit, just a little bit with a toffee note. It has a vanilla note that carries on very nicely. And for some of you, I'm going to keep on going over here to give you some notes on here. And by the way, yes, it is super it's sticky to your teeth, sticky to your cheeks, sticky to your tongue. Oh, another appreciation. Thank you so much. I'm going to say this. This is a one-of-a-kind drink. You have to experience this yourself. It sticks to your teeth, your tongue, your cheeks. This is really, honestly, for the price, this should be more money. If it was a very much of a reason why it's not a lot of money is because there's a trend. You have to build a company and you have to build the reputation. Macallan has a huge reputation, and there's other distilleries out there that have a huge reputation. So when it comes to certain whiskeys, just like Michael Jordan did back in the days, remember in the 80s? How many of you remember Michael Jordan's in the 80s? Michael Jordan used to lose. Michael Jordan lost so many games. When he was a rookie, he lost. And little by little, the reputation started happening, little by little. And Michael Jordan was the best basketball player ever, the best athlete that I kind of looked up to because he was the best. But I didn't even play basketball. But again, that's an athlete. Again, let me say this. Palate on this one. What they say, yes. Silky, sweet buller pastry mixed with fresh malt, raisin, and faint smoke. The finish, a gentle, dry farewell with soft spices and Demerara sugar. I don't even know what the hell that is. What the hell is Demerara sugar? What's a Demerara sugar, man? This tastes like a sugar pastry, a little bit on the finish. it has a little faint amount of maltiness. It's really honestly just very faint, but very sweet at the same time. I want to honestly keep on drinking this because it's such a beautiful bottle, and I'm probably gonna have one more sip of this. If you think that you have to take this out on a special day, today's a special day. Today is officially November 17th. It is a special day to me every Monday because I know every Monday I work hard, and Mondays is the days that I could say is the beginning of the week. For some of you, I've worked all hard all my life, and I hope all of you have. Let's pour this up. I remember when I was a young buck, one of my first jobs that I ever had. One of the first jobs I ever had. At night when we used to have to close, the worst thing I've ever done. And I think it's probably, there's a lot of things that I've done as work. But anyways, when I was a young buck, I used to have to clean the floors. Ooh, you're probably saying the floors, yes. And vacuum the floors on the establishment. And I'm allergic to dust. So that's not good. Point of the matter is, that was my first job. I remember I would work at a retail shop, retail store. And at the end of the day, my duty was one of the worst duties to clean the floor. Here we go. Let's drink this up. 30 year. Yes, 30-year scotch with us. Drink this up. That's such a good whiskey. Such a good whiskey. If you want a silky smooth, beautiful whiskey, this is good. Here's the thing, though. There's a little harsh reality on this one, right? If you like harsh whiskey, if you like bold whiskey, this is not it. Okay, this is not bold. This is not hard. This is not a whiskey that's going to make it say, wow, this is heavy duty. This is not a whiskey that's going to make you say, wow, I just lost a tooth. This is not a whiskey that's going to make you say, wow, I can't even feel my throat. My chest feels like it's pumping. This is not a whiskey for that. This is a classic. This is almost like watching your first ever Nutcracker. Have you ever gone to see the Nutcracker? Some of you, if you've never seen the Nutcracker, like play, like ballet, if you've never seen that as a kid, or even as an adult, I don't even know what to tell you. You don't know what the dang Nutcracker is? Come on now. Come on now. You don't know what the Nutcracker is? Come on now. What are we talking about here? You don't know what a Nutcracker is? Come on now. Come on now. Some of you should know what the Nutcracker is. Come on now. Here we go. We're going to be drinking now. Now that I have that. Right? Now that I have that, I'll be going and I'm going to go visit my buddy over there, Jim Beam. Now, why did I just have a 30-year and go back there, Jim Beam? Because, well, listen here, my buddy. I need to know, why is it Scotland raves about their blends? Why do they rave about their Scotch whiskies? I'll tell you exactly why, and why it's maybe better to get yourself a $30 bourbon whiskey for this holiday season. I'm not trying to sell you on bourbon whiskey. I'm just trying to tell you what's the best for the buck. All right, here we go. By the way, before we do that, let's clean our palate a little bit. Today on the stream, we've been drinking whole garden, and we're gonna keep on drinking whole garden. 7 p.m. Is it 7 p.m. yet? Let me see. Ripper Crew. You know what time it is, Ripper Crew? Ripper Crew in the Moon. It's about almost 7 p.m. Florida Panthers should be playing at 7 p.m. against Canada. For all of you, whole garden. Shout out to Florida Panthers. Drink us up. That's good. Okay. So, for all of you, I'm not too funny today, am I? Nah, I'm not too funny. That's all right. You got to check yourself on the door before you go in, right? Always check yourself. Not too funny today, nope. All right. Jim Beam, Black, 7-year. Best part about it is if you get the big boy, I did never get the small one. Small one's like a waste of money. Always get the big boy. See this? Good value. Good value. Good value. We're one more like away from 40. Hit that like button. Hit that like button. Cooking some good. I'll be cooking some good chicken. And here we go. I'm gonna nose this one time, okay? I don't like the nose of the whiskeys because currently, you know what I don't like about nosing the whiskeys? They fake you out. There's a lot of whiskeys that fake you out. Thank you so much for hitting the like button. We got a couple of people that hit the like button. Currently on the poll in the chat room, 74 likes. 74 votes. So I don't like nosing out some of the whiskeys because currently, whatever you nose out, sometimes you don't taste. I can't stand nosing some whiskeys, but I nose it out for all of you because that's what you guys want me to do. That's a thing, right? Shout out to April. Shout out to April. Thank you so much, April. April, thank you so much. So, again, Dallas Cowboys are going to win. Currently, Dallas Cowboys today, they are a four-dog favorite. They're a four-dog favorite, Dallas Cowboys today. Dallas Cowboys, if you're betting anything, they are a four-dog favorite. 3.5 points, 3.5 points, yes, which is 4 points. 4 points. So that means that if they don't do 4 points and the Las Vegas Raiders beat them, well, that means that maybe you got a loser team, which I think that they're both garbage trucks ready to fight. Las Vegas Raiders are going to be playing against the Dallas Cowboys tonight for Monday Night Football. We saw the other day my home team, garbage truck against garbage truck. Washington Commanders against my Miami Dolphins garbage truck. And yes, Miami Dolphins ended up winning. Yes, very lucky of them. They have a bye week this week. They should be playing November 30th. For all of you watching, do I think the Miami Dolphins suck too? Who's better, Dallas Cowboys or the Miami Dolphins? I'm going to say, oddly, weirdly, I think the Miami Dolphins are a better trash team than the Cowboys. That's my personal opinion. Why? Because my team's quarterback has a concussion, so many concussions, that the man is crazy. He's cuckoo. Anyways, the point of the matter is, here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Cheers, all of you. Jim Beam, 7-year. April in the chair of fun. She's throwing shit at me, man. She's throwing orange shit. If you don't know, women, they take orange. Oh, I don't even want to say it. I'm about to eat. No, I'm not going to say it. April O'Neil, thank you so much for throwing some orange shit at me. Golly. I couldn't even swallow this. Had to spit it out. No more shit throwing. At least throw tomatoes or something. Man, that was funny. Anyways, look, for all of you, shout out to all of you. Look, the cops are looking around like, who's throwing shit out here? All right, for all of you that are leaving work, here we go. Jim Beam, for all of you leaving work, Jim Beam, is it the GOAT? I think Jim Beam is, it's a heck of a distillery. Here we go, Jim Beam, 7 years, drink us up. You see, it's right here. Best bang for buck. Yes, I just drank it. I'm going to say, Jay, good to see Jay in the chat room. One of our members. Welcome to the membership club. You see, American whiskey is top tier. American whiskey is top tier, man. That bottle doesn't even cost more than $40, 30 something dollars. And you just get everything. Everything above. I'm just going to say this. This is honestly, I put it on the stream because I try to do it every couple of weeks. It's so fantastic, right? Jim Beam 7 year. I don't suggest you to use this in a cocktail unless it's a sweet cocktail. If you're using a cocktail like a nightcap cocktail, like maybe like one of those with milk and something, yeah, use that Jim Beam 7 year. But this one has like it has almost like a dark chocolate kind of a note. It has a little bit of caramel, and I'm gonna say this. It has a little bit, just a tad bit of nuttiness on here. Not too much nuttiness. It has a nice oak note. The oak note is, you could tell that it's made very well. This is honestly one of the best you can have out of all of these for the price, because you get a big bottle, a huge bottle. It says over here, look, by the way, it does say over here, it says over here, notes, smooth, golden caramel, rich oak, and vanilla. I don't taste the vanilla right now. Why don't I taste the vanilla? Because then I just put my finger in my. I don't taste the vanilla because I think I drank that scotch whiskey, and that scotch whiskey is still lingering in my palate. I tried to. Let me try to clean it up. And for all of you watching, we have a lot of people watching. Thank you so much for leaving work and watching. Remember, we're going to be cooking this. I cook chicken for America. I cook chicken for America. We're going to cook it for all of you, for all you Americans. If you're from somewhere else, let me know. I know Jay is from the UK, I think, right? Jay, are you from England? Let me know in the chat room and I'll read it. By the way, Jay, and for some of you, I did say it earlier, you got a free message that you could pull on the show whenever you want to. In the chat room, there's a money sign. If you're watching from your phone, you should have a money sign. Click the money sign. You should have a free message to put on here. Jay said, weekend was great. Honestly, found Penelope for a great price. And my local liquor store got even a store pick of Weller 107. Weller 107 is a great one. Over here, Dakota, baby. He says he's from North Dakota, baby. That's amazing. He said it's 23. Ooh, 23. Don't talk to me, Jay. Don't talk to me. I'm going to get the burr. Okay, Jay. Here we go. If you can't find, well, he did find a Weller, but if it's a bad price, this is one I recommend for all of you. Honestly, this is one of my favorites, but I haven't found the new one that's a higher. That's why we haven't showed it too much, because I drank all of them. Had about 6 of these bottles. I drank all of them. Horse Soldier. This is barrel strength. Horse Soldier. They're harder to find now than ever before. And the issue I'm having is I can't find one that's a high proof one. But I do recommend you to definitely try to find yourself one of those. I'm gonna put the TV on. I need to put the TV on. My Florida Panthers are playing, and I gotta keep track of them. For all of you watching, yes, I have a TV in the backyard. You should definitely have a TV in your backyard. How many of you live in life? You know, we have to say this. We all have to be centered over here and say, look, we got the best life possible. There's people there's people in Afghanistan living under a tunnel, and we out here living the best life. Why do you think they hate us? Of course they hate us. They hate us because they can't be us. That's what it is. They hate us because they can't be us. Oh, shoot, that blonde girl. Blonde girl with the long hair. Blonde girl with the long hair, man. Don't show me no long hair, ladies. That's like my, I don't even know what to say. Long hair, man. Woo! Hi, for all of you. Let's drink this out. By the way, on this stream, I don't think I'm going to make chicken again because you guys haven't sent a super chat. I haven't got a super chat today. That means that maybe you guys don't like chicken. I comprehend. For all of you, Jim Bean, let's drink this up. That's so good. That is so good. I'm head over heels for this, man. Honestly, I'm head over heels for this, man. Somebody says iconic control. Is it old school? Is it old school? It's dirty because I have it outside, but is it old school? My TV inside. My TV inside is a little bit different, huh? A little bit different. It's the same control, but cleaner, yes. This is iconic. Jim Beam, 7 years. In 10 more years, we're going to say, man, why didn't we get this? What's so good? I kind of want to bring out a whiskey that sparks your interest. I'm so sick of looking at that garlic. By the way, we use this. I am so sick of looking at that garlic. Let's get that goddamn garlic out of the way. So sick of looking at that garlic. Get that garlic out of the way. Okay, we're gonna put this over here. We're gonna put this over here. We're gonna put this over here. We're gonna keep this back there. What whiskey do I want to show? If there was a whiskey that I could show on the stream, oh my God, there's an Angel's Envy. Wait a minute, there's an Angel's Envy commercial. This is Angel's Envy commercial. Ooh, Angel's Envy commercial. How? Worth the envy. You know what? Oh shit! There goes my batteries. I'm not showing Angel's Envy. Straight up. I'm gonna say that straight up. I ain't gonna show Angel's Envy. I got the Angel's Envy you guys want. I'm not gonna show it. That's nothing I want to show. I need to show a whiskey. I got it. I got it. I got it. There's a whiskey for. Oh, I got it. I got it. Here we go. You guys are wondering what the hell this guy's banging. I got it. The whiskey. Here we go. The whiskey that you should definitely take. You know what? I got it. I can't wait for this one. The most underrated whiskey in the market currently right now is one that I used to blast. I used to say so many bad things. Why did I say so many bad things? Because it was horrendous. It was a horrible whiskey. Horrible. Horrible. When I say it was horrible, it was so bad. I had to give away a lot of them. Last one I gave away is I gave away a fresh one to my friend. Well, he only took it because he never had it before. I told him you're not gonna like it. He says there's no problem. I just like how it looked. The worst whiskey you can think of. Just horrible. Tastes like literally. It tastes like a pot still. It tastes like metal. It tasted back in the day. It's just bad. But here's the thing. As time goes by, a company, a distillery decides to do great stuff. And it happens, just like I told you at this stream. You might lose games all the time, but eventually you'll get the hang of it and you'll start winning. This company officially decided to start winning when they finally released the best batches for this one bottle. Now, this is a bottle that I've been ripping up for the longest time. You're going to see what it is. It's going to be beautiful. I'm going to say this. Now the bottle tastes, it tastes perfect. You got a little bit of fruits. You got a tad bit of oak. It has a very specific oak note on here that it's very to the Willett Company. If some of you don't know what it is, you're going to see. I'm going to bring it out. But this one, I have to show because I kind of want to drink it. And hopefully I can find it. Yeah, I found it. I'm like, hopefully I can find it. Oh, I found it. Let's get it out here. Let's get it out here. They have done such a good job on new batches. And we're going to move this out of the way. Here we go. We're going to put this, oh man, this is nice. Let me clean the bag, a little bit dusty. Woo, it's loose off. Come on, Florida Panthers. Come on, Florida Panthers. Shoot it up, pick up, shoot it. Anyways. Okay. Some of you probably like, what the heck? This bad boy over here. This is not your average batch. Now, for some of you watching to know the batch, it's right here. I tend to always say this, but this is a 20. Oof. You don't see it. Okay, here we go. This is a 2023 batch. Okay. I think 2022, 2023 was when it started to do good stuff. Any batches over that year are exceptional. And this one is no doubt an amazing, beautiful one. And I'm going to say this. It's a doozy of a bottle. It's a doozy of a bottle. Look at this freaking bottle, man. But before, when you bought this, you were like, wait a minute, this is not a doozy. This is shit. This is dookie. This is straight dookie back in the days, right? Back in the days, you pop this open. Oh, this is straight dookie. I had the last bottle I gave away, I think was 2018. I had a 2018, but I didn't even have a YouTube channel. 2018, I didn't even have a YouTube channel. 2020, I didn't even have a YouTube channel. All right, we officially here. Why are we here on YouTube? Because people on YouTube don't know how to do the right thing. The right thing is to show your audience the best stuff. Over here, 4 rings. Say he's throwing some dirt. He's throwing some dirt in the chat room. So here's the thing. For anybody that throws dirt at this has to be one of the worst bottles that they ever released back in the days. It was so bad. People bought this because of just the beautiful bottle, right? But I'm here to tell you that the new batches from 2022 to 2023 to 2024 to 2025, the juice that they put in here is honestly top tier. The first time I was able to Really tell everybody it was. I told a lot of friends. I think of 2015. I told all our friends, look, this kind of be the worst juice ever. 2015, I told everybody. 2017, the worst juice ever. 2018, I said the worst juice, straight dookie. 2020, even 2020, worst dookie juice ever. Real dookie, man. Real dookie. By the way, thank you so much for a little bit of somebody threw a turd in the chat room. Now it's good. Again, for all of you, look at this beautiful bottle. But this is a big boy. Why do I buy the big ones? Because the big ones, man. If it's good, you got to buy the big bottle. And for some of you, I'm going to show you how big it is. Look at this. That's how big it is, man. It fills up. It's so big. Look at this. It's so big. It fills up the whole screen. Okay? Fills up the whole screen. Look at this. Huge. Well, my hands, look, my hands are this. This is how big my hands are. So big. That's so big. Anyways, we're going to pour this up. So big. So big. Pause. Somebody said pause. I don't know what that means. Well, pause. What were we pausing? My hands are that big. Anyways, point of the matter is, beautiful, big boy, 1.75. April and Neil Channel keep on saying big pause. Let me just say this. This is the Willett, yes, this is the Willett Bourbon Whiskey. This is their official, they call this the Pot Still. Pot Still Willett Reserve. And for some of you wants, it is 94 proof. 94 proof. 94 proof. We're going to use our Glencairn. My hands are so big that it fills up the Glencairn, right? Always hold the Glencairn like this. So it don't matter, right? It don't matter. If it's hot, it's hot. Let's nose this out. You see, it's just so good. I used to have some of these before, and that was just so bad. The nose was just horrendous. This was good. Vanilla and cherry and grape, that's what I'm getting. Vanilla, cherry, and grape is what I'm getting. Vanilla, cherry, and grape, vanilla, cherry, and grape. That's what I'm getting. No gives a damn about the nose. Hit that like, but if you like the stream so far, we're going to start cooking. And for all of you, yes. Somebody said $45. No, this costs $100 and some dollars. Okay, this doesn't cost $45. This costs $109. All right, $109. $109 for the 1.75. Now the smaller one, there's a smaller version. I don't have a smaller version. I gave them all away because they were bad. They were old batches. Old batches, they were horrible. I gave them away. I didn't even sell them. I gave them away. I don't sell whiskey. But this one is a newer batch. If you do go to the store, make sure it's not under the batch. You could tell the batch by the first two numbers. Batch number 23A07. That means it's from the year 2023. Okay? 2023. Let's drink this. Shout out to all of you. AM says $45. No, it's $100. $100. 100 smacks. 100 smackaroos. 100 cheese. Here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers to all of you. Oh, he says 45 likes. My bad. Let's drink this up. Cheers. It's so good. Somebody in the chat room just sending me some dookie. Somebody in the chat room sending me some straight dookie. This is really good. Full blast of fruits. Full blast of oak. Full blast of almost like a toasted oak. It's not a toasted oak. That's the thing. A full blast of almost like a little bit of. I have a tad bit of just a faint amount of. And this is going to be very odd. What I'm going to say is very odd. It has a tad bit of almost like a guava pastry on the back. Why guava pastry? I don't know, man. This has almost like a sugary sweetness. It's not sugary. It's like I can't even say it's honey. It's like brown sugar. That's what it is. It has like a brown sugar sweetness on here. I'm gonna say this: whoever sends a super chat on stream right now, whoever sends a super chat on stream right now. By the way, I do know April just sent me a turd. Whoever sends a super chat on stream right now, I'll start cooking. Okay, I'll start cooking right now. I'll put this away, and I'll start cooking some chicken. I know some people they want me to start cooking chicken. Some people are eager. Here we go. Willett, look us up. That is so good. Brown sugar, berries, strawberry. Dang. Cherry. Caramel. A little bit of spice. A tad bit of spice. It's a little bit of spice. Almost like a faint amount of. Just a faint amount of spice. A little bit of spice. And you're probably wondering what kind of spice. It doesn't have peppercorn. I don't taste peppercorn. I don't taste white pepper. I don't taste nutmeg. I don't taste that paprika. No, I don't taste paprika. I taste a little bit almost like. It's almost like just a little bit of raw spice. Just a tad. Right? I could easily say cinnamon. But I taste the raw spice. You know what I'm going to do? I'm drinking this. Cheers, all of you. It's good. Willett Pot Still. This is so good. Wow, this is good. Man, this is good. On the finish, there's a certain finish. There's a beginning, middle, and the end, right? That's what I like to say. When you put this on your tongue, you're going to taste something. A sweet berry, like a sweet hit. A berry and like maybe brown sugar. And then it goes into like a little bit of spice. You do taste a little bit of raw spice, and then it almost tastes like the cinnamon, but it's not. It's a little bit of raw spice. And then it goes into like an oak note. The oak note on here is a little bit different than your normal regular Maker's Mark. It's different than early times that we had. It's much different from Jim Beam that we've been talking about. It has a special oak note on here. And for all of you, I'm going to say this right now. The finish is perfect. Long finish. A little bit sweet and a little bit spicy. A little bit sweet, a little bit spicy. Spicy meaning there's a little bit of raw spice on here. Oak note is very beautiful, very nice. It blends in perfectly with the fruits and the brown sugar. The brown sugar just stay on the palate to make this a little bit sweet. And if anything, if I could just say one thing of what this reminds me of, it reminds me of maybe like a pastry that you put brown sugar on the top and you burnt it. Well, I can't say crème brulee. I can't say, this is like a goddamn cupcake. That's what it reminds me of. Like a cupcake. You put a little bit of something on top and you burn it. What is it called? S'mores. S'more cupcake. That'd be a good one. With a little bit, oof. I'm gonna say this. I like it a lot, but it's only the new batches. Okay. In the fragrance community, they know what batches are because in the fragrance community, shout out to the fragrance community. Today I am wearing Sunkiss Island from Zaharoff. It's officially sold out. Sunkiss Island from Zaharoff, but I will be talking to you about Dior. I will be talking to you about Dior. Christian Dior, yes, I'll be talking about Christian Dior probably this week. Last month, October, my scent of October was Creed Viking. Creed Viking, October 2025. That was my scent of the month. On this month currently, the scent of the month currently that's ripping this scent of the month is Zaharoff Sunkiss Island. You can go to Zaharoff.com. April Neal, if you could drop the link in the chat room so everybody knows what Zaharoff is. Zaharoff.com. Sunkiss Island is my fragrance of the month currently, and Seamless Soul. Those are the two fragrances of November that I've been wearing. But I might transition into doing that one Dior. Anyways, I'm not talking about Dior anymore. I think it's finally time for us to cook. I think I had enough whiskey. Let's put the chicken on here. Let's put that chicken on here. Shit. Thank you so much, April. In the chat room, there's a link. You can click the link. It takes you to Zaharoff.com. And the two fragrances that I was talking to you about is Seamless Soul and Sunkiss Island. If I'm drinking a whiskey, any kind of whiskey I'm drinking, yeah, you're going to perspire a little bit. You don't want to smell like chicken. You want to smell like bacon. You want to smell like a pig. You want to smell good. Scents give memories, just like the year that you're having, just like you remember the year, the good parts and the bad parts. Scents give memories, and at the end of the day, they stick to you forever, those scents. And for some of you, I do suggest some of you, get yourself a good fragrance, and if anything, get the fragrances that I recommend. If I recommend you it, just know the notes. If there's notes that you don't like, don't buy it. For all of you watching, I'm not here to promote any fragrance house. I'm here to help you out on your journey to have a fun hobby, to collect and enjoy and know the best. And what we do, we share the best whiskeys. For all of you watching, I think we drank all the whiskeys on here. We drink more on here, huh? One thing is certain. Never go to a Chinese restaurant and ask for Ricky Tan. Never go to a Chinese restaurant and ask for Ricky Tan. Where Ricky Tan at? Where Ricky Tan at? Don't go to a Chinese restaurant, okay, and ask for Ricky Tan. One thing certain, never do that. On the stream, what am I going to drink for the rest of the stream? Well, to do some chicken, I got to do the pasta inside. Man, oh. What do I drink for the rest of the stream? This is a hard one. Hard choices. What do I drink for the rest of the stream? Well, let's drink the lowest proof whiskey. Let's drink the lowest proof whiskey. I love that movie. We're going to make a movie right now. Let's make a movie. What whiskey am I going to drink for the rest of the stream? I could have sworn I had some Colonel Hiller. Is this Colonel Hiller empty? Is it whiskey I'm going to drink for the rest of the stream? I got to figure this out. For all of you watching, let's figure out what whiskey I'm going to drink for the rest of the stream. All right? Let's figure it out. I don't think it's going to be any of these. This is like a motor. It's like a super. That's a bad comparison. Let's see. What whiskey am I gonna drink for the rest of the stream? I need a low proof whiskey. Oof. We don't have any left over here. Oh, wait a minute. Woo! Oh no, this is empty. Damn. Empty bottle. Wait a minute. Let me see. All right, here we go. Found the whiskey. I was debating. But here's the thing: when you're debating, you have to think of your people. And my people out here, I'm not gonna show something you can't get, right? So here we go for all of you. I'm gonna drink this for the rest of the stream. You guys don't like this Wild Turkey 8-year? It's just something about this. Wild Turkey 8-year, there's something about this is really good. So I'm gonna start cooking. And for some of you, I think I'm probably the first one in America to drink the anniversary, a whole bottle of anniversary. But this is not the anniversary, this is the 8-year. The nuances, I'm gonna say this. Is this one better than the anniversary? I think maybe it might be. Did a review on these, and I put this one in front of the anniversary, which is so sad because I have a bunch of the 8-year anniversaries. I personally think I like the anniversary more, but currently, if you're doing a blind, I don't think a blind is as good as you might think. I'm starting to think blind whiskey battles are honestly a dud. I'm starting to think that it's a dud. So on the stream, while I'm cooking, I'll be drinking that Wild Turkey 101 8-year. Let's pop this open. Let's load this up. For all of you watching, here we go. We're going to be drinking this. Now let's cook up. Let's cook up our beautiful chicken. For all of you watching, before we cook up our beautiful chicken, we're going to take one sip. But I did tell all of you to get that Wild Turkey anniversary. Hopefully you get. I hope some of you did. Let's drink up. Cheers, all of you. That's so good. That's so good. Let's go tour. Let's go cook. Shout out to all of you. Best part of the stream for some of you that are big old hungry hippos. How many hungry hippos we got out here? Shout out to all of you. There used to be a game in the 90s, Hungry Hippo. Hungry Hippo! If you don't know if that was a game back in the 90s, you ain't living. We're gonna load this up. This is already hot. This is already hot. Holy shit, this is hot. Hungry Hippo! This is hot already. How do we do this? Look at that. We need those. We need that charcoal to. We need that charcoal to chill out. If you can't tell, we have a huge spike in charcoal. You don't want to put it on when it's super spiked. Okay? Tip of the day, tip and tricks of the day. Don't put it on with a spiked. Put it on when it's good to go. And what I'm going to do is, here we go. Teaching you for the weekend. Okay, temperatures falling. That's good. While the temperature falls, we're gonna cook this up. It's gonna be great, but we gotta make sure the temperature is good. You don't want to overcook your chicken. I am going to be putting in some pasta, so don't just think just because it's going to be overcooked, it don't matter. The pasta's not going to. No, it does matter. It does matter. This is blazing. It's fine. Here we go. We're going to do it. While it's blazing, here we go. Shout out to all of you. Let's start putting this on here. See? This is no good. See what you just did? See what you just did? That's why you don't do that. It's all that. You don't do that. I just wanted to show you guys a quick tip. You see why you don't do that? You gotta let that. Ooh, there it goes. There she blows. What a mess. I lost her head. I lost the whole head of the dang friggin' grill. I lost my baby. I lost my baby's head. Damn. I gotta move some of these. Look at this. I gotta get that head. I lost that head. Oof. Just burned myself. Shoot. This is turning into a big old. Oh, it's turning into a shit show. I'm a shit show supervisor. Yes, I am. I burnt the crap out of myself. That's all right. You live, you learn. Why did I burn my crap back on myself? Because I didn't have a glue in this hand. I burnt the crap out of myself. That's like buying blue crabs and then biting you. Never buy blue crabs. They're a waste of time. They're a waste of time. Blue crabs are a waste of time. Holy crap. Crawfish are nasty. Blue crabs are a waste of time. All right, we're going to open this up now. Officially, we're good, but I'm still burnt, right? You're not going to be able to see it. I feel it. All right, here we go. I feel it. Let's go down. Shout out to all of you. All right, let's flip this. Let's flip it. Let's flip it. Ooh, this one doesn't need to be flipped. I need some love in here. Let's flip it. Let's flip it. Let's flip it. No, let's leave it like that. It's this one. Let's flip it. If it looks good, you flip it. Oh, we're going to keep it like that. Oh, we're going to keep it like that. We're going to put this one a little over here. That's good. No, no. Ah, this is looking good. Woo! Looking good. On these moments, you shout out to cowboy charcoal. Huge shout out to the cowboy charcoal. Cheers, all of you who are drinking some whiskey. Cheers, all of you. Whoops. Put it too far. Here we go. Let's flip this. Nice. Let's flip this. Nice. Let's flip this. Here we go. Nice. Oh my God. My hand is burning up. Let's flip this. Oh, it looks good. Let's flip this. Nice. Ooh, that's a little burnt. My hand is burning because I burnt it. Crap. Look at that burn. I got a 3rd-degree burn on here. Damn. It's been a burn all night. What you want to do is, looks good. Close this. Damn. 3rd-degree burn. This is why you have to use 2. Come on, Reaper, what you doing? Why you gotta use 2 gloves? I'm gonna use 2 gloves. Come on, Reaper, what you doing? I burned my hand currently. Now I'm gonna use this again. And for some of you, we're gonna remove this. But as you know, you can burn yourself. I burnt the crap out of myself. Before I say any more of me burning myself, I'm super burnt, man. We're drinking now Wild Turkey. Cheers, all of you. Let's drink up. Let's open this up. Sheesh. Oh man, my hand is burning. All right. Here we go. We're gonna color this up again. We're just gonna flip some of these. Look at this beautiful piece. Beautiful piece. I'm gonna put some of those that are already burnt in the back. That's beautiful. You can tell this one, it's raw. It's raw! Put it over here. Some of these we're gonna turn and we're gonna put them far away. Okay? This one, beautiful. We're gonna put it far away. This one's still a little bit, you need some loving. This one's burnt, we're gonna put it far away. Looks good, looks good. Both sides looking good. We're gonna put it far away. Far away from the charcoal. This one, you see, it's a little bit, I still need some loving on this side. So again, we're gonna put this on the, right here. That one's good. Looks good, looks good. Chin out to the cowboy. This is really what I'm using. I like this. I've gone through so many charcoals. And I can't say enough of this brand. This brand is good, man. This brand is really good. I recommend all of you to definitely get it. Cowboy. Definitely get it, okay? Definitely. All right, anyways, enough showing the charcoal. Let's start doing this. Beautiful. 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 And right now, hit the like button if you haven't already. I'm drinking Wild Turkey here. Hit the like button if you haven't already. I'm drinking Wild Turkey 8-year. Okay, these chickens are good. Okay, look good. These chickens are good. Good. I'm gonna put in the pasta. I'm gonna put in the pasta. This chicken is good. Good, so good. Look at this. Okay, so we're gonna put it over here. Put it over here. Okay, so what you want to do is just to make sure. You're gonna close this up. My hand is burning. I'm gonna have to start the show. More. I have to start the show more on my safety tips because I burned myself. I think I'm gonna have to start the show with some safety tips. And for some of you, gloves. Get yourself some gloves, man. You're gonna save yourself. Right now, I burned myself, so I feel it. Big time feel. So for all of you, let's get this going. We're gonna take this chicken off. Shout out to all of you. Drink the rest of this Wild Turkey 8-year. Shout out to all of you. Thank you so much for being here, part of the Monday stream. I just dropped my olive oil. Shit. This is why you gotta take off your gloves. Lord heavens, I dropped olive oil. We're gonna, you know what? I can't see today because it's too dark out here. I'm not gonna be able to clean it up. Alright, let's start taking this off. For all of you wants, let's start taking this off. Damn. That's brutal. I lost my whole olive oil. That thing costs money, man. I lost my whole olive oil. Here we go. This chicken's looking. Ooh, this chicken's looking beautiful. I lost my whole olive oil. Let's take this off. Damn! I'm pissed. I lost my whole olive oil. Dropped it. I can't stand glass on the floor too. Damn. That's like my pet peeve. Pet peeve. I can't stand glass. Pet peeve. If you're moving stuff, don't wear this. Okay, take these off. If you're moving stuff, take this off. Pet peeve, man. Damn. I learned my lesson. On the stream, I learned my lesson, man. That's all that matters. I learned my lesson. Don't use these to move a bunch of stuff. Damn. I'd rather have more. Olive oil's good. If I drop a whiskey, it would have been worse. Over here, thank you so much. Always TTWC. Thank you so much for adding to the stream. Thank you so much for the appreciation. I dropped a whole olive oil, man. That's brutal. April, thank you so much. Clutch. That's clutch. Honestly, I can't stand. There's nothing worse. I'd rather have shit on the floor than glass. I can't stand glass. My pet peeve. Never have glass on the floor. And officially. We have glass on the floor now. That's crazy. The fact that I have glass on the floor it bothers me so much. Anyways, here we go for all of you. Damn, I'll have to clean it up tomorrow. Oh, man. This stream has taught me a lot. Thank you so much, A, for another appreciation. I'm burning up right here. I burn myself on this stream. I might have like, what is it called? I might have a problem with my hand. I burn myself up big time. Big time, man. Big time. Like I can feel it just pumping, burning. It's really a bad feeling that I'm feeling. And for all of you, that's why you should officially get yourself some gloves. I can't believe I dropped that, man. That's crazy. Oh man, that's crazy. You know what cheers me up? Cheers me up to make stuff worse. You know what cheers me up? What cheers me up is to make stuff worse. Honestly, that's what cheers me up. Should I make stuff worse on the stream? I like it when to make it worse. If there's a situation, just make it worse. Maybe we should make it worse. Should we? Should we? I don't know. Maybe we should, maybe we shouldn't. Anyways, for all of you, maybe we shouldn't. I don't know. Should we or should we make it worse? Should we make it good? What do we do? On the stream, I believe that none of you like whisk. None of you like, what is it called? None of you like, what's the word? Chicken. I can't do another chicken stream. You guys will never send super chats. That's okay. We're going to take out early times. And we're going to put the wild turkey right here. For all of you watching, how do we make the stream worse? I'm trying to figure it out. I just dropped some olive oil. I'm going crazy. I dropped some olive oil. I'm going crazy. How do I make this stream worse? How do I make this stream worse? I got an idea. We gotta make this stream worse. We gotta make this stream worse. Let's make this stream real bad. Let's make this stream real bad. How about it? What could make this stream real bad? I have an idea. I have an idea will make a stream bad. Real bad. I think I have an idea. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, I think I have an idea will make the stream real bad. For all of you watching around the world, we're about to sip up, yes, we're about to sip up our whiskey. How can we make the stream worse? I mean, for all of you watching around the world, ladies and gentlemen, we officially I dropped some olive oil, have glass on the floor. I can't help to say, holy crap, we got a lot of shit coming through. For all of you watching, oh my Lord, we got a bunch of dirt. All right, for all of you watching, here we go. Let's drink this up. For all of you watching, I gotta make the stream worse, right? Let's sip this up. This is wild turkey, wild turkey, wild turkey, wild turkey. And for all of you watching, we gotta make this worse. I dropped some olive oil. Never use your gloves when you're transferring. For all of you watching, here we go. Let's drink this up. Cheers, all of you. Wild Turkey 101 8-year. This is going to make the stream worse. There's a lot of people around the world that don't like snakes. This is a beautiful snake. Beautiful. A lot of people around the world don't like. For all of you watching, Reaper Crew, ladies and gentlemen, you know what time it is. If you don't know what time it is, for all of you watching around the world, we got a super chat. Super chat from Jason Kane. Chicken looking good, Reaper. A chicken looking good, Reaper. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Chicken looking amazing. I hope you enjoy. Hope you enjoy the fact that this chicken's looking awesome. And for some of you, I'm gonna make some pasta. Chicken pasta for all of you watching. Look, man, I'm trying to make this stream worse. I know a lot of people just don't like. For all of you, look, man, I burned my hand. What more can I ask for, man? I burned my hand. I found this in my garden. I found this albino in my garden. Nice albino. Nice albino. I found this nice albino in my garden. Anyways, for all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, you guys know what time it is. Ladies and gentlemen, Reaper Crew, you know what time it is? We're number one. That whiskey is fantastic. Really good whiskey. Love that whiskey. Real fantastic. I like it over there. Give some to the snack. This guy doesn't eat that chicken. Unfortunately, for all of you, this is my, you know what? We're not going to talk about this. We're going to talk about in the stream. For all of you watching, thank you everybody for tuning in to the stream. For all of you watching, you guys are amazing. For all of you that have tuned into the stream, I appreciate you so much. That's one of many. Shout out to all of you. Thank you everybody for tuning in to the stream. Huge shout out to April Neal for holding it down. There's a couple of turds. Just a K. Thank you so much for the super chat. Huge appreciation. Huge appreciation. We officially made one of the greatest chickens that you can ever have. But I'm going to do some pasta. So for some of you, I want to make sure you guys know this is pasta what I'm going to be making with this chicken. So I'm going to tune a little bit lower so you guys can see. The chicken's amazing, really good. I do recommend a lot of you to know that if you're doing it on the barbecue, it's going to taste better. It's going to be very, very juicy, and it's just going to be top tier. I do recommend a lot of you to definitely look into getting a barbecue. If you don't know how to cook, you can learn on the stream. We're going to end the poll in the chat room. The poll in the chat room is, do you like chicken pasta? Do you like chicken pasta? Do you like chicken pasta? I need to know. Do you like chicken pasta? We had a total of 100, how much is it? 123 votes. And everybody said they like chicken pasta. 77% said they like chicken pasta. 23% said they like chicken pasta. And for all of you, you missed it, fuck it. She said, hell no. Hell no, she said. For all of you watching, ladies and gentlemen, I'm from Florida. I love animals in general. All type of animals. Fish, monkeys, iguanas, lizards, snakes, dogs, cats. I love all animals. I'm from Florida. For all of you watching, know this. I love all animals. Porcupines, guinea pigs, ferrets, hamsters. I don't know how I'm just going to say this. I like all animals, but it's so sad the fact that, ladies and gentlemen, what's this one of chinchillas? Chinchillas, man. Damn. Chinchillas. I'll never have a chinchilla, but I wish I could have one. I burned myself on the stream. You can see the red on here. It's still burning, man. Look at this. Why? It's burning. It's burning. Oh, hurts. For all of you watching, let's drink this up. Wild turkey. Wild turkey. Makers Marcus put this wild turkey. That's what I'm drinking. For all of you watching, do you like to eat bread ends? Bread ends. You like to eat bread ends? For all of you watching, thank you for tuning in. We're going to put a couple of things on the stream that we officially been doing, yes. Wild turkey, let's drink this up. Over here, somebody said, nah. I told you I got to make this stream worse. After I dropped that olive oil. I dropped the whole olive oil on the floor. There's a bunch of glass on the floor. Man, I feel so bad. Now I have to clean the glass because I let my dog back here. Damn. I feel, you know how I feel. I feel like if I just crashed into a car, I've never crashed, knock on wood. But that's what it feels like on the stream. I dropped all the oil, so I said, you know what? How do I make it worse? Show a snake. Damn, that's right, show a snake. For all of you watching, if you want to make anything worse, always show up with a snake. Shout out to Britney Spears. Britney Spears was the first ever to show a big snake, an albino snake. And guess what? Ladies and gentlemen, it worked. What happened? She officially got one of the best shows ever for showing the snake. Anyways, for all of you watching, almost 60 likes on the stream. 2 more likes away from hitting 60. Yes, hit that like button if you haven't. Subscribe if you haven't. Who that said hell no? Oh my, April ran. A lot of people are scared of snakes. Here we go. Cheers to all of you. Let's drink the rest of this. For all of you watching, I'll see you all soon. Huge shouts to Reaper Crew. You know what time it is. 7 o'clock. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Football game should be down. Dallas Cowboys against the Las Vegas Raiders. Reaper Crew, you know what time it is. We're number 1. If you haven't already, hit that like button, subscribe if you haven't. Yes, I'll see you all soon. Huge shout-outs to the USA. Huge shout-outs to the U.S. Marines, U.S. Army, U.S. Navy, U.S. Air Force, and the U.S. Space Force. Shout-outs to the Coast Guard, U.S. Coast Guard. Shout-outs to all the doctors out there working their buttocks off. Shout-outs to everybody watching. Today, I'm going to make some chicken pasta. Jason Kane. I see you, Jason Kane. What I recommend on stream. Jason Kane. Here we go, Jason Kane. Recommend this. For all of you watching, also, Burr, whole garden. Get yourself a whole garden. Get your family a whole garden. And for all of you, kinders. You saw what I did. Check out the whole stream if you haven't. Hit the like button. Subscribe. Ladies and gentlemen, we're officially launched out here. Jason Kane. Represent Jason Kane. All the ladies ran when I took out that snake. I found that snake on the floor. What you want me to do? Huge shout outs to all of you. If you're watching from your phone, tap the screen a couple times. If you haven't subscribed. Hit the like button in the corner. You guys are awesome. Jason Kane, I'll see you soon. And for all the ladies that all ran, it's time for me to sign out. Reaper officially Reaper officially out of here. I'm going to give 2 wrenches away on this month, but you have to be here. Who am I going to give it to? 2 wrenches away on this month. I'll see you all soon. Reaper officially sign out. By the way, members, if you haven't already, get that membership on the channel. Get that membership. If you haven't got that membership, give it that membership. You guys are awesome. Reaper officially signing out. I'll see you all soon. Hard work this is, live streams. But YouTube. This is our platform, and we respect it. I'll see you all soon. Reaper sign out.